All right, we are joined by Jaden O'Neal of Narbonne High School, who has recently committed to the University of Oklahoma. Congratulations, Jaden.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you for having me.
So, first thing, we'll get to high school in a minute, but the whole college recruiting process, Oklahoma's an outstanding school. Was it the game day tradition? Was it, the coaching staff, the scheme? What was it about Oklahoma that ultimately got you to decide to go there?
It was really like the coaching staff. One coach I definitely got a shout out is Coach Venables, of course, like the head coach. Being a man of character, a man of God, and a man of his word, kind of is what kind of drew me to it. Seth Luttrell, having the same core values as my father, also drew me to Oklahoma. Coach Jack Lowry as well, offensive minded dude. I feel like my skill set will be developed. Being up there dealing with Coach Seth Luttrell and Jack. So, those are like some of the main factors when choosing Oklahoma.
Were there any other schools that you were considering besides Oklahoma?
I was considering FSU, Miami, Washington, and we were kind of like looking into Penn State as well because they were definitely on my list.
So you had some really great colleges to choose from.
For sure. It was definitely, a broad, view of colleges.
A lot of people wait till National Signing Day, but you chose to declare early. Was there any reason for that? Did you just want to get it out of the way and not hanging over your head, or was there something more to it?
Yeah, being, an elite quarterback, top of my class, it was a lot of, bigger pieces like falling down. So being one of those big dominoes, I kind of had to make my decision a little early.
Now, do you know Devon Mitchell?
Yes, sir. I know. I know.
Tight ends are your best friend as a quarterback. I don't need to tell you that. So hopefully
Yeah.
that's a connection we'll be seeing a lot of through the years.
Oh, yeah. He should be like a senior or junior, like when I should be, coming in.
Right. So you've had a couple schools in the Sunset League. You're at Narbonne this year. Can you talk a little bit about the Narbonne team you got this year and what you can expect from them?
Strong tradition. A lot of winning, came out of Narbonne. Solid coaching staff. I like what the coaching staff that they end up bringing in because they did kind of change a lot. Coach Jalen Chapman. We got our head coach, Coach Malcolm. Coach Mondo coaching the defense and linebackers, assistant head coach. So, it's definitely like a lot of coaches,
How nice is it to have the whole recruiting process thing out of the way where you can just go play football and focus on having fun and, playing your game? How nice is that for you?
It's definitely like a lot of pressure. It's like off. I don't got to worry about constantly getting contacted. I mean, I sometimes do get contacted by like certain schools, and just to keep that,
they're probably just like, hey, is there any chance?
Yeah.
Probably asking you like that.
We're just trying to just keep the relationship, because you just never know with this college football team. Oklahoma goes 13-0, or 14-0, and then they end up like switching like the coaching staff. So you just never know dealing with college football nowadays.
So you've had an opportunity to play 3 different programs the last 3 years.
Yes,
is
sir.
the learning curve difficult when you go from one offense and one scheme to the other? Have you been able to pick up pretty quickly? How's that curve been for you?
Not really. Kind of like my adaptive, ability, is pretty high because definitely coming from an air raid offense like Los Al to like a spread offense, being at Newport and then now Narbonne. So just kind of just seeing like the similarities with, certain concepts and stuff, it's not, too much to take in.
So your uncle was a 4-year starter at U of A.
Oh, yeah.
How much of a role has he played in your development and helping you? And he has kind of a program that he works with athletes. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Got you. Man, his role is definitely big, being my manager and my uncle as well. He's definitely been like the stem, of my whole recruiting process ever since I was, 10 years old. So that was definitely, a heavy recruiting part of my father being as well, kind of just being managing, just, working behind the scenes as well. So, we do have our little team, and we have this One Body Youth Foundation too. So
that's awesome.
A lot of young players coming in, definitely can also have the opportunity.
So you get the job done on the field, but how important is it to have like such a great support staff and a support system like your family? How much does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Having a process outside of the game, is definitely, very important because, what you do on the field is just an extension of who you are, but, kind of like having, just men around you, who could teach you, who could kind of just show you, like, the basics of life. So that's definitely something that's been a lot.
As I said, I talked to your uncle last year. We had you all set to come to the studio. Said after that first round game, and you guys came up a little short. It was a bummer, but, you're one of the few athletes that have been a multiple Sunset Rewind Player of the Week. Now you're in very unique, rarefied air.
Yes,
I think it was Damian Henderson had like 3. I think you had 3. So you're in a unique club. But hey, listen, we're glad you're still having success. Congratulations. Best luck at the college level. We still got one more year of high school to go, so stay healthy, get it done, and
thank you.
We're looking forward to watching you.
Thank you, Jaden O'Neal. So I'm going to say this one now. Go Gauchos.
Yes, sir.
Go Sooners.
Appreciate it.
God bless.
Boomer Sooner, baby. Horns down.